the year that The X-Files would be returning to our screens in 2016 for a 6-episode run, to say it's become a fascinating time to be a fan again would be an understatement. There's been so much excitement building as we've watched the episodes be filmed and seen all the promos released, and of course, merchandise. Yes, we've had Funko Pops, bobbleheads. Of course, there's been the IDW comics for the last couple of years, but we've had a board game. We've got Titans coming out next year. And 50 days from the premiere air date of the first episode, I got in the post the Blu-Ray box set collection. This has been one of those things that fans have been longing for a long time. I mean, we've had the VHSs, of course we've got the DVDs. And when you think that The X-Files was one of the first series to be put on DVD, it blows everybody's mind that it's taken so long to finally get it on Blu-ray. But I think it's one of those things that despite the cult status it had, etc., and has continued to have, spawning so many copies with other shows, and of course the generations of fans that have come along since, it blows my mind that it seems to have been that the show has been kind of just ignored. We get, here in the UK, there is a channel that does now show reruns, but Sky One kind of dumped it, and at the moment, as of today, December 5th, we still don't have a UK air date for the new episodes. So we were waiting for this Blu-ray set, and I think it seems to have been rushed through at the last minute. I do believe there was a release in Germany some time ago, but it seemed there was no news whatsoever. And when the global rewatch of the whole 9 seasons started, it was all watch on DVD and stream. There was no news whatsoever of the Blu-ray release. And then literally about a month ago, we got the release date of this set. So I pre-ordered it. It's not released until December 8th, I believe. But mine came in the post today. So I'm going to unbox it, look at it, check out the what it looks like, especially compared to the DVDs. And let's see how this goes. Of course, like I say, I own all the set sales on VHS and DVD, so it'll be interesting to see. Doesn't seem to have been well padded. Now, I did have this pre-ordered from Zavvi. They had the cheapest deal going at the time that I pre-ordered. Amazon, when they were a bit delayed putting it on their listings, they were quite expensive. So Zavvi, I got it for £130, I believe, in the end. But of course, I have seen the packaging. It's a bone of contention for a lot of fans. I'll go through that as I show this off. But hopefully it won't look as bad close up. But here we go. Oh, it's quite small actually. That still looks shit close up. I'll get the camera on this close up, and we'll have a decent look that way. Get it out of cellophane and that. And I don't like it when you get these stickers on the front, but you then have to includes over 23 hours of classified content. Now, I don't know if it's got anything that wasn't on the DVD box sets. That's going to be something I'm going to have to look at as I go through it. But I don't like the fact that this sticker is on the outside of the cellophane. To be honest, I would like that on the inside, because once I take the cellophane off, unless I can very gently peel this off, which I think I might be able to do. There is a scan code there. I don't know what that's for. I can't see it quite clear enough. No. What's that? Includes space for 2016 event series. Oh, okay. Okay. Includes space for 26. I assume it's got space in this box for the 2016 set to fit in. That'd be good if they do, because a lot of people have been saying they will not buy this set because it doesn't include the 2016 set. Which I think stupid considering how long we've been waiting for this, and of course there are talks that there will be more. You can't keep putting off the set, seriously. And also it doesn't help the sales. If these do not sell well, Fox will not really have much initiative to go ahead and put the rest on Blu-ray. So please don't, I mean, artwork aside, please don't do that to, we don't want to have a lack of sales. Unless, of course, the set is shit, then, of course, totally don't spend your money. But, that's interesting that they've done that, though. And there's like I say, there's this code, apparently it's for a sneak peek. So, we'll have to check that out. But, anyway, rambled on enough. Let's have a closer look at this. Okay, so this is the set out of the cellophane and close up. And as you can see, as is everybody's main problem, what is with the badly photoshopped Mulder and Scully picture? A lot of us debated whether this was... that is clearly Scully from the Season 8 promo pictures. But it looks like David Duchovny's face has been photoshopped onto either Robert Patrick or Mitch Pileggi's body from the same promo shots. Either that or it is his body from a different shoot. But I think as of how badly that is photoshopped, and more to the point, why Gillian Anderson's already skinny waist has been ridiculously photoshopped to be even skinnier, to literally impossible size. And both of them, their faces have been thinned out quite excessively a lot as well. Mulder's hand has apparently turned into a flashlight. Another problem a lot of people have got is as to why, sorry that zoomed in instead of out, why Scully is stood behind Mulder instead of equal. It is an ongoing, a long-running thing where we know that apparently Gillian was originally told that Scully had to walk 2 steps behind Mulder in the early seasons. But of course that changed after a while. And I don't like how they've done it. And why does Mulder have this, like, halo around his head? They've given him, I know there was the episodes like Sixth Extinction, Amor Fati and stuff like that, that did that whole Temptation of Christ and stuff, but that's ridiculous. I know they've gone for the whole lights in the sky crossing behind them and stuff, but there is no reason for that flare to be that precisely behind his head. I don't like this at all. I think this is genuinely disappointing. We've got this nondescript kind of forest, which, I mean, we could all joke is the Vancouver woods, with some helicopters, and it looks more like it's done for I Want to Believe, which of course I have the poster for up on my wall. Many people would have seen from Ignore my cat. She's trying to get in on the sniffing of the box set. Which people will have seen. But this is, when you think of the artwork for even for the, this is the season 1 VHS set, just to give you how bland that is. That's that. I mean, even they're stood together, and that's season 1. And of course then there's the artwork for the season 1 DVD box set. Just the faces, but we've got, you know, images from actual episodes in season 1 to give a real feel for you know, the tone of the season and stuff. And then you've got this that doesn't feel like it's even remotely connected to the series. I mean, even the more recent DVD complete box set had images on, it had a side missing, but on the other images it had, on the other sides, it had images of Mulder and Scully, of scenes from the series, of, you had the black oil in the eye and stuff. This just doesn't, I mean, look, so you've got that on the front, that badly photoshopped image. You then just got the plain X-Files on the top. Fine, that's fine. But then on the side, again, just the woods, no images of them, just the X-Files. I'll get to this bit in a minute. And again, the same on the other side. And then nothing on the bottom. But again, I'll get to that in a minute. Because this bit here, that says the complete set, is actually a bit of paper. And you can see it's already folded over. So, what I've discovered is, to get into this box set, I have to peel this away. Which ruins the packaging, which ruins the set. But on the back we have a picture of the individual sets. Now, what I liked about this, being the paper, is it made me very reminiscent of these sets that came with the this one hasn't got it, but I've got other sets that have, with the paper slip over that came, you know, talking about the season and stuff. So I was like, oh wow, this is really reminiscent of the original DVD box sets. Except, like I say, we have to peel this off. It's very badly glued, like in 2 spots. If I peel it here, you can see it's got like that gum stuff. Sorry about this. Right there. But yeah, the paper's really badly folding. Oh my god. Because Mulder didn't have enough of a complex look, he even gets to be on the back of the box. So we have to take this off. Oh my god, just seriously, people. So I got to very gently peel this off if I want to keep it. Because personally I would love to keep that, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. I would have kept it on there. I mean, I could cut that, but then I'm losing the collector's set bit. But yes, the shot from, oh my god, this is where I get it wrong, EBE, when he's at the Air Force Base, and he sees the craft, and he's on the runway, that's in there, that's on the back. Actually, I think that's him cut out of the, when he's looking, when they're in, paperclip. That looks like when he's looking at the windows in paperclip. But it also, I think they're trying to emulate the when he was on the runway in EBE. But yeah, so I'm sorry, this is getting ridiculous. So yeah, Mulder is predominantly featured on the box set. Fine, it's his cause, it's his fight. But I feel like Scully has been shafted on this packaging. So, that's it. I've spent long enough bitching about the outside. Let's get to the inside, shall we? That's if I can get inside. Hopefully. Oh, here we go. So this slides upwards. And we got inside. This, the truth is out there, with a few screenshots from Erlenmeyer Flask, the pilot, Endgame, Dwayne Barry, Krychek looking as evil as normal, and stuff like that. So we got a few screenshots there. Again, same on the sides as on the outside. Same image. Oh no, I want to believe. Oh, finally! Look, Batman picture. Mulder and Scully are actually together. So we got a few pictures there. And then the side again. The inside seems to do better than the outside. That said, I'm still not happy about this whole paper thing. But moving on. As you'll see, we do have a bit of curving here because, as they pointed out, yes, there is space for the... We have a nice foam block here that is wedged in and is making the packaging bulge as a result. But the funniest thing is they've given you that big a slot, but there is no way that 6 episodes are going to take up that much space. So it would have been nice if they'd given us a bit of sponge to fill in, because that's at least 2 sets worth. But these are so wedged in. So we got that's series 1. You know what, I could bitch about each of these sets. The binds, not particularly interesting to look at. Very bland. Again, Mulder predominantly on the... No, what the fuck is with that artwork? He looks like the freaking slideshow, the slideshow figures. What the fuck? That's awful. Anyway, I know it's probably just a over sharpened picture, but okay, so that's that. That's season 1. And what we got, is it the M-Lock style? Yeah, it's just your leaves. What we got? We got 6 discs. So I assume the last disc is special features. Doesn't say. Again, unlike the DVDs, doesn't have the episode titles on the discs. So I guess we haven't even got a book there. There's not even a book there. That's ridiculous. There's not even a guide as to which disc to go to for our episodes. That's disappointing. You would think for how this set has been completely rushed, and now look, I can't even get the bloody thing closed. That took way more work than it deserved. So that's season 1. We've got season 2 here, with Scully looking like she's still in the bloody boat in one breath. Oh, at least Scully's in the front in that picture. Of course, Dwayne Barry predominantly featuring. Of course, that's the only season that is 18 rated because of the Kalashari. Which is funny considering Home doesn't even get that rating. Season 3 up next. Mulder's barely on that one. Look at that. I'm hoping I'm going to find a book hidden somewhere this set. Is that season 4? Can't see. Yeah, complete season 4. Sorry about that. It's not very clear. My God. Season 5, Into the Woods. As they look lost. That's what happens in episode Detour. That's the back. Right, no book there. So as we move on. Because it also does not include the movies. Now, Fight the Future was released a bit later than I Want to Believe. Because, of course, I Want to Believe was released on Blu-ray when it was released originally. After being out of the cinema. Fight the Future took a while to come out separately. And it was out like everywhere else before it was in England, as per usual. But then they did a double set with, you know, the two movies together. But they haven't included that in this set, which I think is genuinely disappointing. I mean, I own it already, several times. But I think you can't call it a complete collection when it doesn't even include the movies. I mean, it's one thing not having the brand new set, the new episodes. See, I like that picture. I have a poster of that, actually. You can't call it a complete set without the actual movies. Especially not Fight the Future. Because a lot of people weren't even aware Fight the Future was on Blu-ray. So, of course, season 8. And that blinking picture that's on the front of the set. Poor Doggett, he gets shafted in that artwork. Mulder is more predominant than Doggett, and Mulder's barely in that season. For obvious reasons. And then season 9. And yay, Skinner's finally on the artwork. Again, I don't like how unclear. I mean, there is so much space that could have been used on these images. And on the binds, I mean, why is that so tiny? They could have made that writing bigger. I know that's coming from somebody who's visually impaired, so I probably have more reason to complain. But it would have been nice if that had been more obvious. And yes, there's my nice sponge block. And that's it. There's no book. There's no companion book. At all. There's nothing. There's not even a, like, just extra special feature. I know they're going to be on the sets. But I'm looking through. I don't like how difficult these sets are to close. These boxes are really, I can see those getting broken really easily. There's no accompanying books with each season. And if I can just show you in comparison, sorry about my arm. I mean, I like the way these go in a bit like the bloody MacGyver ones in the cardboard boxes. I like that they go in like this, but why could they not have done a set where they went in, they did it with the other, like, complete sets on DVD. They could have done it where it went with the binds facing outwards like that. As it is, this does not stand up. You cannot display this. I think it's cheap and it's tacky and it's rushed. I'm going to show you in a minute a comparison of the video quality. So it'll be interesting to see. But it is as it is, packaging wise. I'm genuinely disappointed. This feels really, really rushed. But if I can show you as a comparison to what came with like the DVDs, is if I can get it out of the packaging. This is obviously the original. The newer versions also had them. We had, look, people, nice freaking booklets. And this is back in the 90s. When DVDs were first out, we had a disc guide, what episode was on each disc, and even at the back, is it in season 1? Yeah. We even had, you know, what episodes were in the following seasons. With nice images, nice design, and really interesting. If I bought this as somebody who wasn't a fan, this Blu-ray set, it doesn't really advertise the show to me. It just doesn't. I don't know what else to say. It's bad enough I've blabbered on as long as I have, and I sound so angry about it. I've waited so long for this set, and as a fan, I just find it underwhelming, especially for a show that's coming back. If you want to advertise the series to new people, if you want to get people buying this set, this is not a very good way to do it. So that's the packaging. That's it out of the packaging. Let's go see what the video's like. As it is though, the packaging, I rate it only a 2 out of 5. But let's see how the video goes. So I was hoping to show you a comparison between the Blu-ray and DVD quality images. Unfortunately, it turns out I'm not able to capture Blu-ray footage in the way I was hoping, and I don't have a Blu-ray player on my PC, so I can't even capture stills. But what I will say is the quality of the picture, especially as somebody who's been watching season 1 back recently on the DVDs, the quality of the Blu-ray is excellent. I don't like the fact that the logo at the beginning of the credits looks slightly tweaked, ever so slightly. I do wonder if that's just a quality thing though, where it's sharper. But the font does look ever so slightly different on the X-Files logo. That's a minor thing. But otherwise, it looks lovely in the 16:9 widescreen ratio compared to, of course, a 4:3. And at the end of the day, you're not going to buy this for just the packaging. I mean, I got it, obviously, because I wanted better quality versions of the episodes. And that's what I got. So, you know, for all my ranting, yeah, no, I'm not happy with the packaging. I feel this is lazy and rushed. I don't like the fact that you're still left guessing what episode is on what disc, unless you've got, say, the DVDs and the booklets from the DVD sets to give you a guide for what you're looking for. I found it interesting that on disc 1 of season 1, they've got a clip by Frank Spotnitz introducing what was a collection of DVDs that featured like the best episodes to approach the series if you've never seen it before. So you had the prior, you know, predominantly mythology ones. You had the Monster of the Week, the best Monster of the Week episodes, and the essential episodes. And taken out of context, it makes no sense. Unless you know what that little, like, 20-minute snippet of Frank Spotnitz saying, you know, about how the X-Files was so much more than one particular genre. And he's going, that's why we've got this collection of episodes, a handful of episodes. And I'm like, actually, this is on a complete collection box set. Except for the movies. I think that all it was listed as on the menu was series introduction by Frank Spotnitz. And I'm just like, oh, okay, that'd be cool if they've done, if he's filmed something separate. No, it's not. It's just an old, like, 5-year-old clip. I think it should have been a bit better explained. But otherwise, it looks lovely. It's weird seeing stuff in the widescreen ratio for the earlier seasons. But like I say, if you're after this, obviously, for better quality copies of the episodes, then this is worth it. If you do not own the DVD box sets or any other, this is definitely worth it. But you will need to write down what episodes are on what disc. And that is my main gripe with it, if nothing else. But there's not much else I can say about it, and I think actually I've rambled on way too long, and I apologise for that wholeheartedly. It's because I was looking forward to this so much, and I think I was just expecting more from it for, you know, for something that's called a collector's set. Because it's very bare bones in what it actually is. But you know, do check it out. It's quite compact, as you can see. Like I say, I'm really sad that they've not got it so you can see the binds, but considering how shit the artwork is, I guess you really don't want to. Like I say, I don't like how tightly packed in these are. I see this packaging getting ruined very, very easily, very quickly. And like I say, I stand by the fact I don't like how much Scully gets shafted on this packaging. But you know, that is the X-Files first time on Blu-ray box set. Thanks guys so much for watching and putting up with my ranting. This show, it has this ability, anything connected to it just has this ability to make me really rile up and pissed off with it if it does stuff wrong. I think that's when people watch my stuff, they're just like, how do you like a show that you're always bitching about? And it's not about the show, it's about the merchandise and stuff that kind of spins off from it and how well or not well it's handled compared to the source material. But thanks so much for watching, guys. More videos coming soon. Please like, subscribe, check out my other stuff, and please pass on your comments. If you own the set, if you have the DVDs, if you intend on buying the Blu-rays to add to your collection or whatever. I look forward to seeing those. I'm sorry if I don't reply to you. That's just health getting in the way and other stuff in the way. But please take care, guys. See you somewhere down the line.